Greetings, family. I'm still in this room is a little dark, but I'm just going to continue. This is going to be a brief one. I told you all I would tell you about this story with my glasses. So I want to tell this story because I think it gives you a great picture of what life on the continent would look like. Um, I went out last night and I knew, like, I went to reach for my glasses and I realized I didn't have them. But the funny part is, like, I knew exactly where I left them. I could picture myself coming out of one of the restrooms at a beach resort and sitting on the tape on the reclining lounge chairs they have, and I sat my glasses on the table right next to this huge seashell that they had. And I think since I came out the bathroom, I had hooked my glasses onto my poncho when I went to take the poncho off. That's what made me put the glasses on the table. Like, I knew exactly what I did with them because I generally keep my glasses on my face or they're in my bag. I find that they're in my bag more often in Africa. Like, I really don't feel like I need them for my vision for some reason. Like, I don't feel like I'm straining as much. I have less of a problem with dry eye as well. So, I left the glasses, and so part of me was like in denial, right? I was like, well, maybe I dropped them in the back of the sister's car. But it kept coming back to the beach. Like, I knew I left them. So last night we went to hang out, and I said to the sisters that I was with, CMV, sisters from England, right? I said, can we go past the resort and maybe I can grab the glasses? But we weren't necessarily in that vicinity. Also, they would be closed. So I did call the resort and say, listen, I think I left a pair of glasses there. Could you please put them to the side if you find them? I didn't get the resort, but I did get their on-call staff, and he said just call in the morning that he had my name and my number. Okay. So when I got back in, I told Sister Rehema, I said, listen, I left my glasses at the hotel. I need to go back over there and get them. So she was like, well, we need to go first thing in the morning before people, an influx of people start coming out. So I came in at 5. I laid down, woke up like 8 o'clock. Sister Rahima was like, let's go. You ready? And I'm like, well, I guess I'm ready now. I'm up. So I get dressed, throw on something comfy. I throw on this shirt, which I have to share with y'all. It's called Black Queen Nutritional Facts, right? For people who don't know and need a hint or a clue. Nutritional facts for a Black Queen would be melanin 100%, beauty 100%, strength 100%, loyalty 100, sensuality 100, foolishness 0, right? We have very little tolerance for foolishness. And then it's so cool because it says after that, percent daily value is based on a diet of self-love. Actual daily values may vary depending on mood, right? I just think this is the coolest shirt. And it's a lot of fun. Calories are 0. Calories from fat are 0 as well, right? Serving size is 1. So it's a funny shirt. So I threw this on to be able to run out, and I had on like some soak pants, right? I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're very comfy. One of my favorite pants. Threw that on to run out and get to this hotel. So we take one of the vans. We get off at the hotel. We meet up with the guard, right? So we get to the guard, and we tell him that we're looking for these glasses. Now this brother got to be like 6'6", 6'7". You know what? Yeah, he got to be like 6'7". Tall and lean. If he was 200 pounds, I'd have been shocked. So just imagine this tall, lean, older brother walks us all the way down to where we were sitting to let the other guard know that we need to walk around and look for these glasses. But I walked straight to the area where we were sitting, and there go my glasses right there on the table. Like, nobody touched them. They hadn't been moved. I was just so glad I had them. Mind you, when I was looking for the glasses, I was just like, I left a pair of prescription glasses, but I didn't get into the fact that they were Armani Exchange or anything like that, because it wasn't as much about the designer as much as it was about the cost of how much I had to spend with all the specialty stuff that I need for my glasses, right? Like I have, bifocals, I have transition, I have glare resistance, I have all this stuff. So I put a lot of money into my glasses and I like quality glasses. Nevertheless, they're back on my face and, we're very happy to be reunited. So I had to share the experience that you could leave something and it will be right where you left it on the continent, right? I thought that was such a blessing. So after I get my glasses, I'm like, well, there's no way I'm going to come to this beautiful beach and not go and sit down by the beach. Like, I got to sit by the water. So, we spread a little like Afghan and we sit by the beach. And, for me, like, I like quiet when I go to the beach. I just want to sit quietly, listen to the waves and vibe. So, there was a brother there and his sister that I was with. And, the brother was trying to do like the little chitter chatter thing. And I just really didn't have a lot to say. She was conversating with him. But I'm not really a morning person in that regard. Like, I like to get up with the sun and vibe with the quietness of nature, but I don't necessarily want to hear a whole lot of chatter. I don't want to hear radios playing or loud music. I can just deal with the silence. As a matter of fact, prior to coming to the continent, I sleep with a little sound wave machine that makes sounds of the ocean. I'll have to show that to you when I get back to the States because it just relaxes me. I even had some earphones in while I was on the continent that had sounds of the ocean that I was listening to from on YouTube. So the ocean does major things for my psyche. I just enjoy the smell of the air, all that. So while we sitting there, this brother, he walks off. Another brother walks up. He's a, average size, I guess about 6 feet or so, has locks, has on a hat, t-shirt, comes up, very well spoken, calm, and he's saying that he has a juice business on the beach and that would we be interested in some fresh juices. And so of course we're like, yeah, mind you, I think I remember seeing, I'm really good at faces, but I did not remember why I thought I knew him. When we were walking on the beach the night before, when we were hanging out, I thought I saw him out there with a group of friends offering to make fresh juice. But, I just kept it moving because we didn't want juice at that time. So now he's coming over to us and offering fresh juice early in the morning, and we're interested. So, the sister orders hers, I order mine. My juice has, I request pineapple and baobab and papaya and orange in my juice. And it's a thin glass, so the brother's gonna hand press these juices and prepare it for us. So I'm excited to get it. So we wait, he's gone. We give him. She says to the brother, "Do you need the money to purchase the juice?" I don't know how the process works, so I just kind of followed suit and gave him the cost, which he said was going to be $150 C. So we give him our money and he leaves. And after a while, I'm like, okay, did this brother just take our money again? Did he get us? Did we get got? Like an hour passes, nothing. At this point now, I'm getting tired. I want to go get in the bed because y'all know I'm tired. I haven't slept. And we're telling another brother who came over. He comes over and he's asking me to hold his money and his shades because he lost his wallet. Hold on a second. All right, family. So I had an interruption. Had to take a little dessert break. We had some sautéed apples with, I guess, a pound cake from the bakery. I think the bakery was called Royal Bakery. It's at the Turnabout. And some ice cream, which I don't really indulge in ice cream like that because I don't. It just doesn't have a good effect on me. Either have to blow my nose or I feel congested, but every once in a while, I shared it with my son, so I don't feel as bad. But the apples were really good. So yeah, so I was talking about just being, excuse me, on the beach waiting for this juice man and him never coming. And when we told his brother who had left his wallet with us while he went to swim, he had lost his wallet, so he left like his money, his eyeglasses, his keys. He asked could he leave that, would I watch it while he ran to the water. So I took it, I put it on my the thing I was sitting on, and I wrapped it in the corner. And I said, sure, I'm going to be here. Go ahead, get your swim. So he ran, he swam briefly. He came back. He started talking to us about that he had a car wash business. Good brother. And we were saying, well, we were waiting for this juice guy, but he never came. And immediately he got upset. He started talking about how someone took his wallet when he fell asleep yesterday. And that this kind of stuff cannot go on in the Gambia. This is not permitted. And that if any of the guys that work on the beach find out that somebody stole from us or swindled us, that they would take care of it. So he just was like, upset that that would happen. He's like, we don't do things like this here. We do not rob people. We do not steal. We are good people. And, it just filled my heart to know that the brother wanted to protect us and really didn't know us, and that he felt like it was his job to make sure that he located this individual and that we were given what we paid for. So he's left. He said, give me a minute. He was trying to talk to different people to find out if they knew who the person was. I gave him a description. I'm really good at faces. I may forget your name, but I'll remember your whole history, right? So we talked, and he actually went and looked for this person and put out the word that he was looking for him and that, he should come back. So we finally just were like, listen, we don't have time to be out here all day waiting for this person. If he is in fact honest, then we'll get our juice from him later. If he's not honest, then, if that's what it takes, that amount of money to get someone negative out of your life, then let them have it, So we proceed to leave the beach, and everybody's like, wait, don't leave. We can find him. And then his brother comes up to us, and he tells us that he is good friends with the juice guy, and that the juice man did not have a vehicle, that he walked to the nearest place to get us what we wanted for our juice, and he was walking back. And we just were like, wow, you take it for granted that this person has the items already, but because of COVID, many of the vendors on the beach can't afford to just buy fresh things like that and be holding on to them because they would lose money, right? So this brother walked, got us fresh fruit, and was walking back to us to prepare everything. So of course we turned around and went back to wait. And as we turning around, here comes the brother like, where are you guys? Like, I'm fixing your juice now, Don't leave like this. We said, no problem, we coming back. So he went ahead of us, and as we approaching him, this brother is wiping down the table for us. He's pulling up chairs at the little plastic table and making sure they facing the ocean. It just was so sweet, and we were just glad that we didn't get upset or say, oh, somebody tried to rob us, because we have not had that experience in the Gambia. There are a few folks that will ask you for money, but nothing like in Ghana and Sierra Leone. Like, they got some folks that will pressure you for money, will follow you. There are lots of people in need. I'm going to assume that they're in need if they're begging. I don't think anyone wants to beg. I would like to think that they're in a position that they have to do that. I would hope that some services are going to be put in place to help our brothers and sisters that are in need. So nevertheless, we were able to sit down. He served us on a platter these beautiful juices. I did a video on that for you guys to see. And that's how we ended up on the beach drinking juice by the water, all because of a lost pair of glasses. So you see how things happen. As a result, I felt the need to highlight these brothers, right? The one that was trustworthy and honest and ready to help us, that is the brother that has the car wash business. The other brother who went all out of his way to try to maintain his business during COVID, that is the juice man. So, juice man Scooby. So we can't ever take people for granted, if please. And I hope if y'all come to the Gambia that y'all look for these brothers and support them, because they deserve our support. They're such good people. I'm going to wrap it up with that, because y'all know I could go on about how great these individuals are, but I already told them how much respect I had for them. And I do hope that they're able to pursue their dreams and move on to bigger and better things, and that I will be the customer who gets a free juice or a free car wash every time they see me, because I'm highlighting them and their skills. So please, guys, support. Look for the videos. Check the brothers out. Message them on WhatsApp. Make an effort to find them. Thank you. Blessings. Stay resilient.